citizens, another day, another headline flashing on the screen. Another doubt, another voice that's telling us to flee. Look a little closer, past the noise and the despair. See the kindness in the faces, the goodness everywhere. From the hands that help a neighbor to the strangers who unite. There's a fire in the darkness, a burning brilliant light. We're not done, no not yet, we stand tall and we stand strong. We're the heartbeat of the people, where we truly all belong. Forget the fear and fight, or fight the shadows they can bring. We'll find our hope in community and make our spirits sing. Yeah, we can do so much better, together hand in hand. The future's in our power, we're taking back this land. Good citizens, the world is changing faster. The secret's coming to the light. All the old ways falling down, we're stepping out of the night. We see the cracks of broken pieces, the flaws they tried to hide. But that just means we're waking up with nothing left to hide. So let the truth come forward, let the healing now begin. A brand new day is dawning and the good citizens always wins. We're not done, no not yet, we stand tall and we stand strong. We're the heartbeat of the people, where we truly all belong. Forget the fear and fight, or fight the shadows they can bring. We'll find our hope in community and make our spirits sing. Yeah, we can do so much better, together hand in hand. The future's in our power, we're taking back this land. They try to make us different, they try to pull us all apart. But a simple act of kindness is a work of living art. We're more than just our labels, more than just the things we've heard. We're a million beating hearts, a single hopeful word. So stop the mindless division, stop the fighting in the street. When we stand as one together, we can't be beat.
Good evening, everybody. Angie, how you doing? M&M, long time no see. I hope everybody is well. West Side, Sound Surrounder. I don't have that one set up here just yet. How is everybody doing? John, how are you doing?
Evening, folks. Doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm there. Good citizen, how are you doing?
Oh, another day in the hood.
Got to watch that hood, especially Walsenburg. Dirty Berg. Shout out to Dirty Berg.
Shout out. They've been protesting. And they protested up by Loves in the prison this last Friday.
Yeah, I got to say, they've been doing a whole lot better protesting than what I've seen going on in Portland. Chicago is getting kind of crazy, though.
Chicago is getting insane. You know, a friend of ours was out in Chicago the other night. And he said he was chatting on a stream that I happened to be on, and as he was chatting, he's like, "Hang on, I got to go do a cop watch." He is something,
right? Where's the video? No video. It didn't happen.
Right? Nah, you'll get that. You'll get that in 8 months to a year. Snark and Sass, great to see you. Sorry about that. I'm working in the background. Well, what do we got going on tonight? What are we talking about tonight? Are we going to talk about Walsenburg, Aguilar, Nepal, Portland, Chicago? What are we talking about tonight?
whatever you'd like. I mean, we could start anywhere. I mean, Nepal is kind of an interesting subject. I think, why don't we start there?
I gotta say, how many people in chat actually know about what's going on in Nepal?
Off YouTube or something? You can't say Nepal on YouTube.
You can't say Nepal on YouTube.
I don't think so.
Well,
That's why you don't see no coverage on it. I think that's
well, I thought that was nipple, not
oh,
Nepal.
man, there it goes.
No,
Gone.
I thought that was nipple, not Nepal.
Oh, well, maybe you got to roll your L a little bit there too. Put a little tongue in it, you know, bit there too. Put a little tongue in it.
I'm telling you, bro.
Oh shit! I don't know. I don't know. I don't see much coverage on it. I'm just saying. So,
Well, and I haven't seen much coverage other than what's going on in the YouTube world. Like, you have a few YouTubers out there that documented what happened, and everything seems to be going okay so far. I mean, other than them taking over the government. Like,
Yeah.
in case you didn't know, the citizens had decided to take over their government, and they took over their government. And then
How
on
long-
top of and then
How
on
long
top
did
of
it? Oh, sorry.
well, I was
Well,
just going to say.
Well, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page because it only took them less than a few hours to take over the government.
Right. Just not even like a few hours. It was just overnight they took it over. And then even the next day they all came back out, and whatever riot trash and debris and whatever had happened, they came out and cleaned it up themselves. Helped citizens, gave them food and water, looked out for each other, and took over their government all in one night. It's kind of crazy, don't you think?
what's up, Libbits?
Limits.
Yeah, I mean they did. They came together and cleaned everything up. That's a good show too. And you know they have an interim leader there right now. So like it's not a permanent thing. They voted on Discord, right? So it's obviously not a permanent thing. But it sounds like they might have like an actual election coming up here, you know, before too long.
Right.
And maybe this leader stays or maybe a different leader comes in, but the leader they had is no longer there, right? Like they burnt the parliament down. So there's a lot of backstories I heard there too, you know, like they didn't go in violently. Like they removed people, you know. I've heard stories. I wasn't there. So they would remove people from the houses and such before they even burn them down, you know. Like they weren't trying to like murder people, right? So
Appointment of a temporary leader following an extraordinary week of violence. The death toll now stands at over 70 after anti-corruption protests led to police clashes and a host of buildings in the capital being set aflame. An interim prime minister is in place today, asking for people to come together. New elections are expected to be held in March, but key issues like unemployment and inflation that drove the protests remain unaddressed. Earlier, I spoke with Alex Trovelli, a South Asia business correspondent for the New York Times. He's in Kathmandu, and I asked him to describe the situation there today.
The capital of Nepal, Kathmandu, is actually rather quiet now, and it looks normal in a lot of respects. There's still a large military presence on the streets, but they're not blocking traffic. There are a lot of burned out buildings. So if you're looking at the old halls of power, it's like a disaster swept through town. In fact, a few of them are still even on fire. But I would have to say,
You gotta love the news's side of this. Even this is like PBS. You gotta love the news's side of this. I just wanted to play some clips on how the news was portraying this, and you didn't even really get to see this like on a normal TV or anything. I didn't even hear about this on any of our local news networks or CNN or anything. I don't know about you guys.
No, they kept this pretty quiet, to be honest with you.
I don't watch that shit. I do not subscribe. But yeah, there's a lot of media coverage on it though. Like,
There was a lot of media coverage.
not like mainstream media though. I'm saying this, but a lot of media. There is a lot you can watch. So you know, I looked through some of it, and again, I wasn't there, so all I could do is go through the camera's eye, and you know, I mean, it looked pretty damn peaceful for being a takeover, you know. But at the same time, I mean, there was lighting shit on fire. The police was hitting them with tear gas, like, you know, it was.
Yeah, but I think the difference here is the fact that what they lit on fire, they rebuild immediately.
Well, like that report said, you know, maybe there's still some buildings even on fire, shit like that. They didn't, you know, it's not like that got rebuilt, but they did like clean up the streets and shit, any debris, got the streets back in order, stuff moving again, you know, like functioning, right? But I mean, they didn't restore everything to how it was the next day, you know, but they I don't know, they did it, I guess, you know. So even against the odds, I would think they was able to, because like I say, the death toll wasn't very. I mean, it was higher than it probably had to be, but it wasn't as high as you would think for a takeover in a country with that many citizens.
Yeah, I checked how many people actually live in Nepal right before we get on, and it's the population for Nepal is 29 point I think it was 65 million. So for only 70 deaths at the time this was reported, that's like minuscule compared
Right.
to the amount of people.
Right,
It's
Tony. That's what I'm
insane.
thinking. Like, and that's from both sides too, right? Like, a lot of the footage I seen is more the police were the ones that were causing those deaths versus the people that were coming for the rebellion, you know. So, that's just
Well,
what I seen put out there, though, right? Again, I wasn't there, so I'm speculating.
Well, and again, I want to, I'm well, not again, but I want to get into the aspect of, do you think that's possible here? Because I mean, all right, let's use January 6th as an example. I know it's a touchy subject, but we'll use January 6th as an example. So basically, that's what the people in Nepal did. They went in, they overthrew their government, they went into the government buildings. But it seems to work different here. Like if you do that, you become a terrorist and you get labeled, and then you get put in jail, and then you get pardoned, and then you don't get pardoned, and it seems like a big old hubbubaloo over here if you want to try and take over your government. But isn't that in like the foundation of what we had, where if we didn't like how the government was acting in a whole, we could clear it out and start anew?
Well, I would assume, and I probably shouldn't assume because, we know the old adage, but that was what they had in mind when they came up with the Second Amendment. You hear all these people that swear an oath to the Constitution, but yet they can't get past the words shall not be infringed. I mean, they just can't get past that, and they violate their oath. And I don't even think it's a matter of just the Second Amendment. I think they violate their oath every day that they make any type of decision when they're in an office, whether it's Congress or the Senate or even the president. So, that's just where I'm at.
Yeah, and all the acts in between, right? You can't just go from the start to the ending here. Like there's a lot of acts passed in between.
Right.
So, and then sadly, I mean, a lot of people probably don't know about the acts that were passed or what they entail, I mean, Healthcare Act, National Defense Authorization Act, Patriot Act. I mean, plenty of acts, right? So you kind of got to delve into those acts to see where you're even at anymore.
No, those acts made everything better. Like those were for the people, right? Like that made everything better.
Big and beautiful.
As long as those people are wearing a pin that says Senate and Congress, and will they work within the White House or government? Yeah, I don't think that they were routinely set up for us.
And
What's
then,
up, Oklahoma?
and then
Savage.
Oklahoma Savage, yeah. And then too, you've got duties. Most people say, I got rights, I know my rights. But you ask them what the duties are, and they're fucking lost. And they don't understand without those duties, they don't have the rights, right? Like most people don't understand the fact of vocalizing what they're trying to do, right? Like if you're going to plead the fifth, you invoke your right. Most people don't understand they have to invoke. So I don't see it happening here. I just don't. I think that they've done a great job of programming here. You know, if you look at all the acts in between then and now, they all came with a lot of tragedy. You know, that's what they use to pass most of these acts, and I just don't see it changing. You know, as far as that goes. I think if they tried to do something like they did in Nepal here, it would be labeled more probably a civil war. And yeah, that comes with a whole another set of rules, right? So
Would it be civil or would it be a revolutionary?
well, they wouldn't let it be called a revolutionary because that's a set of rules. See, or a revolt is different, right? So, like we see it in my chats, right? So a lot of times I'll do these streams and I'll have 400 to 1,000 people in there, right? And they're all over, like from all over the globe and all over in their opinions, right? So most of them can't agree on anything, it seems. So I think it would end up being civil because the division it's not just like a crack, you know what I mean? Like it's multifaceted, right? There's so many dividing lines nowadays. I mean, and a lot of it is kind of ridiculous. Like I don't know about you guys, but I got a lot of friends up there in Canada. And when Trump started talking that shit about how he was going to make them a state and blah, 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 a lot of my Canadian friends like stopped talking to me as much or I'm just saying, dude, like I noticed it and it was nothing that I did. It was a divide that was placed there by somebody else. So there's all these fractures now that they would call it civil, I think. Just to play by those rules because then they have more authority over keeping us safe, right? So that's just my opinion.
I think the funny part about that statement is the oxymoron at the end, where it says that where you said that they're supposedly going to keep us safe, but yet when they don't keep you safe, they turn around and invoke, the court rulings, of the Gonzalez ruling, you know what I mean, and where they have no duty to keep you safe.
Right.
It's amazing how the system is set up to protect them.
Right.
And
I mean,
not the people it's supposed to.
They really had a duty to keep us safe. They'd probably go after fucking 3-letter agencies like the FDA and shit, dude. I mean, that's like.
Are you looking to establish your business using an address?
It's not safe. So why wouldn't they be going after shit like that if they really give a fuck about our safety? They don't.
Listen, we know a 4-letter agency that gave $6.8 million to Aguilar, and we saw how that went.
Well, the same with the state level here, where we got those people tied up, those ladies tied up for basically forging test results, right? Like manufacturing results for water quality. So again, and nobody gets prosecuted. It's not anything about safety until it is. And if they use civil, the guise of civil, they would be able to keep you safe from each other. See, so
Well, I kind of, you kind of raised the point of, the fact that nobody's being prosecuted. Nobody's being prosecuted in Aguilar for the money that is come up missing. If you go to even Walsenburg, where they had set up the whole water scheme that they were doing with the clerk and the city clerk, that nobody wants to talk about the fact that, as far as we know, the clerk and city clerk that set up that water scheme are still being paid by the taxpayers after defrauding the taxpayers, right?
Yeah.
So they're
Right.
paying for two city clerks and two assistant city clerks, while two of them are sitting at home collecting a paycheck on our dime. I mean, how is that system protecting the taxpayers or the people that they're supposed to serve?
Well, how is that system even going with the amount of money that's taken and missing that we've come across? Well, not come across, I should say. We've come across figures of money that's missing. We've never come across the money yet, have we, John?
I haven't found it.
but the budget said the expenditures matched to the penny, though. You people.
Oh, to the penny. Like you couldn't get it more spot on. I'm telling you.
I mean, it was, yeah. I mean, that was the best accounting work ever, dude. Like every single budgeted item and expenditure item were to the penny, man. Like that's, yeah. Speaking of, I heard Porus found her a new job. I'll tell
did
you
you?
guys. Yeah, I'll tell you guys about that later. It's funny, but yeah, because she just got that unpaid administrative leave there. So
They finally took her unpaid instead of
yeah,
paid.
at the last meeting that I seen, they set her up for unpaid. So
Oh,
yeah,
Jeez.
I
I'm
guess the vacation's over, huh?
Well, I guess the question is why was she suspended, and then why was she suspended without pay?
John, nobody cares.
Well, I'm sure that the town and hall doesn't care. I'm sure that most of the town.
Asking questions, and they'll fight you, dude.
I know.
We better watch that, John.
As depicted in the gentleman in the bottom right corner, right?
You know.
So,
I'm just saying. You ask questions, that's starting trouble, John. You don't want to be starting no trouble in those areas. Don't ask questions.
Too late. I sent out another record request the other day.
Oh my God.
Can't be asking questions, man.
You gotta stop asking questions. They're so mad at us because we keep asking questions. You need to stop. They might get you on harassment, John.
Oh well, wouldn't be the first, won't be the last.
I think they're hiring.
Well, only till January, right?
Yeah, they might be looking for a new maintenance man, maybe, and they might be
A maintenance man who can double for a water guy, and who can
Gas
triple
guy.
as a gas guy, and then quadruple to be the code enforcer.
Yes.
Yeah, we know how that works.
Yes, a lot of hats there. They're still looking for a marshal. Anybody wants to be Marshal Aguilar? They're still looking. Let's see. Oh, yeah, office, some kind of administrative office, I think. I don't know. I think they made Stephanie like the head of everything now. I think she's the head of the town. So.
Oh, so she basically took over Tyler's job.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
She took over everybody's job but the mayor's.
Yeah, she gets $30 an hour now to run the town of less than 500 people. She's the clerk now. Yeah.
Yeah, which it wasn't bad enough dealing with Sarah trying to get core requests.
Administrative clerk is the one that is off on unpaid administrative leave. And the administrator / clerk / I can't. There's too many slashes. But she resigned. So
It kind of makes you wonder, though, right? Because they're not telling anybody why they did what they did with Sarah, right? And why they put her on leave.
John,
Yeah.
I thought you learned from like one of the first shows we did on Aguilar that the town's business is not the town's business.
Oh, I understand that.
Like
I
that is the
understand that.
motto of
But
that
it does.
town.
But it does give the implication that they're, at least from the outside looking in, it looks like they're criminally investigating
You're
Sarah.
just a bully.
I know.
You're just a bully, John.
You're not wrong.
Quit
Just
asking questions. The town's business isn't the town's business. I mean,
unless it involves getting rid of the board member Vern Thorne,
and the water's great, dude.
then everybody's on board, right?
Everybody is on board to get that thorn out of their side. I'm telling you. Yes.
True.
Well, I mean, frankly, to tell you the truth, I just think they all need a twisted tea. Oh, well, I guess I better.
Iced tea. Twisted Tea wants to know.
Talking smack and getting a taste of the good stuff. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, you got yours, buddy.
Twisted Tea, the refreshing hard iced tea that tastes like real iced tea with a kick.
I noticed in that video, Josh is in that video. He passed away a few days ago. R.I.P. Josh.
No,
Yeah.
you serious?
Yeah. Car accident.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Terrible.
deepest condolences, bro. Like
He was a good guy. Yeah, he was a good guy there in Aguilar. But I noticed him in that video there. Yeah, he's no longer with us. So.
No, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Josh was a good guy. Josh was a pretty kick-ass guy.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
My condolences. I hate to say this, but apparently those two, when Stephanie cares to send the very worst, that's what you got. I can't believe that she actually had the nerve to say on body camera that her job is the reason why they attacked you. And I could have sworn that in a public meeting, she said, those words never came out of my mouth.
Right.
It's amazing. These guys are amazing. Hey, Jack, you want to come on the show, Jack? Good Citizen can send you a link there, Jack.
Nah,
you could tell him how much you miss your fishing buddy on.
ain't coming up.
Come on, Jack.
His computer's got so many damn apps on there. He'd probably give us a virus. I mean, he'd be fishing, but it's on Chatterbait. You know what I mean?
He's got stuff going on.
What Jack's problem was is he didn't know when to stop swiping right.
Oh man, there's plenty of fish in the sea, John.
Well, it seems Jack at least caught his limit. At least in the town of Aguilar.
He did get his limit, didn't he? Limited out.
Well, and then on top of it, he got trophy money for it. So, I mean,
He
you got to
did.
give him that.
He's still
He
getting
got
paid.
trophy money for that.
Still getting paid, bro. What if there's a bear? He said.
He said it stopped at Stephanie. I don't think so. I don't think. Nah, man, you caught your limit. You got the 3 fish. Come on, it's all right.
We know he did. He limited it out with the
Look,
He got the
look,
3 dead fish.
Yeah,
look,
they smell
JP.
like that fish, but I don't
J-
know. They were flopping still, John. So
Well, he don't have to worry about JP. JP ain't gonna be able to make it up to where he's at. That vehicle ain't going very far,
Right
so you ain't
anyway.
got to worry about that anymore, buddy.
yeah, he can't fight anyway, bro. Just hold him by his forehead. Put your arm out like stiff arm. So, yeah, that's funny, man. Limit it out. You know it. Got the trophy. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
Hey, but anyways, Jack, just to just to keep you FYI, they're looking for a new emergency management specialist.
Yeah.
In case you wanted to reapply. Hey, they're looking for a marshal. You can get your marshal position, bro. You can actually get that shiny badge.
Yeah, marshal. Code enforcement. What else?
Hey, you guys remember? You remember when Jack was impersonating a cop, all dressed up? Who was that? Oh wait, no, that wasn't Jack. My mistake, sir. I apologize.
Sarah's on leave right now. She's on unpaid leave. They're about to dump everything that Tyra did and everybody else did onto her. So you're good, man. You're in the clear anyways. You got immunity. We know you did.
Yeah. Came with the trophy for bagging all 3.
What's up, Gregory?
Big pimping. Damn. Yeah. It happens.
You know, I hear, supposedly, allegedly, that there might be one more fish that you could spear over there.
Yeah. The librarian. Just fine. Not the librarian.
Oh man.
Jack, you should know about spreading cheeks. It's kind of like a double chin. God damn.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Jack, we'll take it easy on you from now on. If you just come on the show, send him the link.
Just come by and say hello. You don't even have to stick around.
No, I ain't even gonna send him no link. He's fishing on chatterbait over there. I told you he's busy. He's busy. He's got things to do, man.
That's not fair. That's not fair. It's been a while since we've had Jack up on the panel, and I'd like to hear exactly what's going on because I'm pretty sure the NDA is done.
Nah, he's scared. He's scared too. Yeah, I can get Vern up here quicker than I can get him up here.
Listen, Jack doesn't have to come up and talk about the whole, issue with the money aspect there. He can come up and he can tell us what it's like to have his ears boxed.
I don't know.
Trying to hear the updates. Oh, well, we left Aguilar about what? A year now, right? It's been about a year.
A little longer.
We decided to say they wanted it. They wanted us gone. And they know how to fix it all. And we weren't needed. So we left it.
It's under control. The water's good. That was the main thing that me and you people were worried about, was making sure that the water was good. And the water is fucking great, turns out. So
from what I hear, they've got a direct connection with Fiji. So they're getting all that Fiji water straight filtered right into their houses, all nice and clean. Everything's good.
Right. Or maybe it was Fiji was buying their water. It was something like that. I don't know, but nobody cares. So it's all good.
Yeah.
The town hasn't let's see. We'll see what next year brings. Let's just say that, because the town's got a lot of money in its accounts right now, so they might be able to stay going for another year. So
I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a request on that. I wonder if Stephanie will actually start filling out requests now.
Oh, I doubt it. I have a feeling that she's gonna come looking for another raise if that's the case. Jack, you up for the job?
Right. That's
I'm
right.
telling you. Let's see. I just want to see here. I want to see. We're gonna bring this up here. And
Oh,
then
good.
we're gonna do this here, and then we're gonna do that here, because all of a sudden my stuff is doing this stuff and that stuff, and then this stuff and then that stuff. All right. So now that we're there, we're sharing that. Oh, she's way too busy. Look, she's way too busy. She can't even keep up on this website. I thought she had everything. Like, I thought she's supposed to be doing everything, because it still says here that Sarah Porras is the deputy clerk. Like,
Well,
is she?
technically, she's on administrative leave.
Oh,
She's not. Yeah. So, but I see town clerk. I see.
yeah. I see the town clerk. I see the address here.
Yeah.
That's the address to do a core request.
Weird, it's not the assistant, but you're gonna get Aguilar Assist as an email address. That's kind of weird. And everything I noticed is Gmail. I'm sure that's on the up and up for government, you know. So
I thought they were
super
required.
secure. Super secure. It's not like people could just go right in the back door and check everything out there. But what do I know? I mean,
I thought they had to go. I thought they had to transfer over to the .gov website email address.
No. Gmail is super secure, John.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, hold on. I think John's right. Didn't they vote that they were going to go over to the .gov and that they were going to be paying for it?
No. Gmail works good. It's what they know. They'd have to train all kinds of people and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to teach them how to use a at gov site, dude. I mean, this is what they know here. So I think we're going to just stick with the Gmail accounts. You can just email them at, Gmail.
Yeah.
So
that makes a whole lot of sense.
Right. That's good. It's good. And this website here, it's super secure too. It's not like somebody could just go in and put stuff on that.
Hey, hold it right there. Look at the front stairs of the town hall.
This is lovely.
And they were complaining about chalking on the sidewalk. Look at that nightmare.
Well, hold on. No, those are the old steps. You don't even get a new picture.
No, I heard they were getting a grant to put the steps back like that. I heard they were going to get a grant and put those steps back like that, John. So that's what I heard.
He says
they're trying to put everything back the way it was. So it's got to match, because you know that the back window the back windows in that building, like, they don't exist and shit. Like, it's got to stay with the aesthetics.
Hey, that's another thing. If you look here, it says town judge, the Honorable Judge Garcia, right? I thought that they had voted in a meeting to get rid of the judge.
No, he's on an on-call basis whenever they need him, and they're gonna need him as soon as they get their code enforcement and marshal in there. So FYI, it could be anybody. It could be anybody. It could be like Mary Jane down the street. If you want to be marshal, so you can hand out tickets, so this judge can start collecting some revenue.
Right.
And don't forget to contact the person that's now out on administrative leave for any court records or don't forget that.
They forgot to mention she's a court clerk too. So, but who needs any kind of law or justice? I mean, that shit's for weirdos. So I mean, really, the water's good, dude. That's all. So we made sure of that. So
Water's amazing.
that's all we needed to do. Was just, that was our mission. We succeeded. The rest of that stuff, it's no big deal, John. They got it.
Yeah, they got a lot of things. They got money to pay for that attorney, and apparently he's giving legal advice out like it's candy.
Well,
at a low cost.
They only pay him like $5,000 a month, so I mean he had just advised as the bot, I think. So
Well, and Orlinda's got it streamlined. There is no more of this. We need like 2-3 signatures on anything. She's got it nice and streamlined to where only her signature goes on everything.
Those meetings, I don't know if you guys have seen them, dude, but there's so much, like, they get over so much quicker now, and everything goes so much smoother since they took away that damn citizens comment. They took that out of there, because that was just tying up like a whole 20 minutes of the meeting, at least. So,
Well, and let's not forget how she's trying to bypass the citizens' comments by turning around and claiming that each meeting, whether it's the regular public meeting, which she turns around and says it's a special meeting, or it changes it to an emergency meeting at the drop of a hat. And I don't know that that's quite legal for her to be doing that, because, again, there are open meetings laws in the state of Colorado, and kind of calls some things into question out there.
nah, she took it off even for regular meetings. She just don't. It's not on the agenda anymore, John. We're not going to listen to those pesky people coming in and tying up 20 minutes of their time,
But they'll collect the fees for the water taps, though, won't they?
Right.
Oh, they'll collect any of the fees.
Sign up. You can sign up to get put on the agenda. You can still do that. You just can't have public comment when you walk in. There's, that's not allowed. We can put you on the agenda there, though. So it's good. It works good. I mean, it saves 20 minutes every single meeting. So,
well, I just want to address a statement in the chat. Jack, we would like to do that, but Colin is working as an officer in Walsenburg. So, unfortunately, we can't bring him back.
Yeah.
We tried, and he walked out of the meeting and said something like he don't want to be in that circus, basically. So,
You missed that one. You missed that one, Jack. Yeah, he came in for an interview and acted like he was all up into it for a second, and then basically told him, nah, you could just shove it up your ass without Vaseline and walk the hell out. And now he works for Walsenburg, so he's got a job.
Yep. No doubt. He's a working man.
I mean, maybe they can get Johnson in there. Maybe Johnson would like to move up from a deputy to an actual marshal without any effort. I mean, it's a pretty easy position to get into.
Well, if I remember, which Johnson are we talking about?
Oh,
Jack?
we know Johnson. We know Johnson.
The other Johnson's working out in Trinidad, so
right,
that's why I asked.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He's out there in Trinidad, and he's just a lowly cop. That's just a lowly cop. But you could become a marshal.
A marshal.
Yeah.
And there's no fight for the position. And we all know how much he loves trampling on rights.
Erlinda whips out her sword and she like knights you and shit, dude. And then you have like these fucking like superpowers or whatever, dude. You get to wear your mask and all that shit and just go around fucking squishing people's fucking necks, dude. Like, I mean, you gotta be down for that shit, right? Whoever she said, you gotta go get him.
This must be bringing back the good old days for Jack.
Right. I mean, like, now's the prime time. This is what he was waiting for, dude. Like, there's no cameras there. Like, dude, he's, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's gonna even get it on camera of him squishing the necks. You see what I mean? As long as the queen gave him permission, it's like he's, flying under her flag. It's okay. So
No more faking bacon. Hold on a second.
I need to be real bacon.
No,
Damn.
I need a moment of silence.
Damn, bro.
Bacon.
He'd be real bacon if he got the fucking marshal position.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you imagine if Jack took that marshal position, the person that he has a slight despise for, how much trouble that guy would be in? Oh my God, Jack, you could violate the rights of every citizen in Aguilar and get away with it, bro.
Okay, no one cares. It's all right.
It's all right, man. They like that stuff. We've learned that they like the boot on their neck.
They love that shit, dude.
I mean, there's only a few there that'll shoot you, and you know who those are. So just stay away from those. Everybody else is free game. We know how it works out in Aguilar. You could just walk down the street and end up dead in the middle of the street. Nobody knows what the hell happened. So we know.
Listen, and if he needs some help, he can reach out to Colin. I'm sure Colin would be more than happy to show him how to allegedly burn down a house and steal things. Just saying.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He knows about that type of stuff. Because wasn't he also part of the fire department as well? Or no? Am I thinking of somebody else?
He's a coroner.
That's right. He was the coroner.
Yeah, he was the coroner.
My. Bonus. Look at that, Jack. You got the best of all worlds.
Well, I mean, come on, man. Jack said it himself, didn't he? He said it himself. It only takes 15 minutes to roll in and roll out. You'd be gone in 15 minutes, and then you don't have to worry about cops because if you're the marshal, then you're not going to respond, and Trinidad's not going to respond. That's going to be 20 minutes at least in the middle of the night. So whoever does it's in the clear, bro. We all know how to slide people in Aguilar.
I think this is a great question by Jack. What's up with Piano? Well, last I knew, he was still out watering his lawn when he shouldn't have been. But
he played y'all a little like a lullaby. Not an alibi, a lullaby.
He's doing quite well. He's running around. Every time the bar is open, he'll be there. You can find him at the bar.
Usually.
I'm just saying, not much has changed from what I've seen, because I'm not going to say I was, and I'm not going to say I wasn't, but I mean, we've still got cameras in Aguilar stashed around all over the place. I don't care what anybody says. We're watching. There's nothing to talk about because nobody's doing anything about what's going on. The water's good.
Yeah. As long as I ain't got to drink it, it's excellent. Right? I think that's what most of them say.
Well,
you got to figure when they're, when they'll figure out that the water actually may not be good is when they're starting to plant more people than they got in the town. At this point, I mean, goddamn. Anybody that goes through that actually drinks that water could be in for a world of pain. If I remember correctly, I think there was a gentleman not too far back who took a shower and ended up breaking out with some kind of rash. So,
yeah.
If you drink it, you might become a superhero.
You might. The odds on that are very low, but I mean, there's always the possibility. I mean, the odds are very low on you winning the lottery too. So who knows? I mean, benefit, laser eyes, might be able to fly, might be able to turn into water.
Maybe you don't need a flashlight at night anymore. You know? Never know, man.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of applications there if you think about it. But that's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to play that lottery. We know some people do. They got no problem doing it.
That's funny. Agenda 2030, eh?
Anarchy says it doesn't. Anarchy says it doesn't matter who's in government. We're heading full speed ahead into agenda of 2030.
Jack, the worst they can say is no. And at this point, I'm sure that they'd take you with open arms.
Are you sure it's going to make it to 2030? Because I'm foreseeing that shit's about to go down long before 2030.
Jack, you should know better. You know that John Wayne pistol is a collector's item. If that ever reared its ugly head, somebody would be in a whole lot of trouble, and there'd be a lot more questions being asked than are getting answered. You know that as well as I do. Don't play. We know that Donald and Mark and Colin all had a hand in it, allegedly.
John don't know nothing. Don't you know this? Haven't you learned the game yet? He don't know nothing. This guy is pure mob over here. He hasn't broken not once.
Well, you don't come on up and talk about it there, Jack.
He hasn't broken not once. They went somewhere.
Well, you don't think we're already there, Anarchy? I mean, your phone is pretty much a digital ID. And, well, we've pretty much got one world government already, right? They give the illusion that there isn't, but...
I mean, other than them just pulling change and paper bill at this point, I mean, you're pretty much already there, regardless whether you have a debit card or a bank card on your phone or just some sort of banking app on your phone.
Baby, just tap to pay.
Just tap to pay.
That's it.
I mean, hell, your SIM card alone. Just think about the implications on that one. Is that your SIM card and your bank card SIM and everything like that can all be connected into one.
Facial recognition, biometrics, blah blah blah. I mean, isn't that pretty much a voluntary digital ID as it is, right? And then, like say, digital currency, tap to pay. I mean, and the one world government. Well, I mean, they're pretty much already there. They're playing us as fools. So,
Anarchy, if you want to click on that link and come on up, you're more than welcome, bro. I love your conversations on this stuff, bro.
Oh, shit.
And Jack, if you'd like to come up, you're more than welcome to come up.
He's got to wait another year.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to wait another year. He's busy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I think it's getting so crazy at this point in time that I mean, look, you've already got the big orange marshmallow guy sitting there saying that he wants to use cities as training grounds at this point in time. I have a buddy that tells you that's probably not the best idea. Oh, that would be epic. That would be epic. And my phone number hasn't changed. So they have it. They have an old application of mine. So you can ask them to get the number off the old application. I was going to work for the town. But unlike, some people that work there, you can't smoke weed.
Weed?
Hey, leave the mayor alone, allegedly.
Weed?
I mean, supposedly, allegedly, the mayor can smoke weed. That's cool. The mayor can smoke weed, sign multi-million-dollar deals on whatever projects that aren't getting done.
Marshall can too. Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. There might be some benefits there, Jack. You might be able to hit the jackpot one more time. Just all you got to do is pull that handle.
Jack, I'd be more than happy to vouch for you. I think you're a winner.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they'd probably love to see you.
Well, and we know Jack is a man of many hats. So I mean, he goes in as marshal. He's also going to be code inspector. He'll be emergency management services. Hey, bro, you'll be able to get like an even better truck back. They got a brand new truck. You could probably take that because the maintenance people ain't using it, and then you can run that back and forth.
And finally get some action, guys.
I bet you they'd welcome you back. They need all the fucking code enforcement money they can get. Like, they are just itching to hit a bunch of people for code enforcement.
Bad. They got to get them. Like Pokemon, you got to catch them all type shit. Like, let's go.
Jack, I just want you to know your fishing buddy said he's gonna vote no on you coming in, but he really means yes. So he's in.
He won't be there long. They're gonna get rid of him. So
yeah, you don't have to worry about him. He's getting pushed out of his seat here real soon. I can't do it. I can't just keep a straight face. I can't do it.
If he wasn't, he'd be up here.
You just can't do it.
If he wasn't, he'd be right up here. So get pushed out the door. You want me to tell him to come up?
Yeah, if we can get your fishing buddy to come up. You come up, Jack?
Oh.
No, he won't.
Oh, come on, Jack.
He's got things this month. He's like on his period right now. So
come on, Jack.
Wrong time of the month, guys.
I'm pretty sure the people of Aguilar would love to hear stuff, but I mean, I understand. NDA, you're frightened for your life, officer. Yeah. Oh wait, code enforcement safety.
Code enforcement safety.
Code enforcement safety.
For sure, dude.
Oh, you don't even have to put on your camera too. So I mean, you got your icon. So
don't put your camera on. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Right?
I mean, can you imagine if we had your damn camera on and you'd be like,
Well, I mean, you got to give him some sort of prop. He was learning back then. He was learning. Now he's a pro. That guy's got millions of views on a video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No doubt.
Man, that's not a bad. That you actually may be right about that, Jack. Stephanie may be the one that hires you. So I think I'd have to say that on more than one level, you're a shoo-in.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you probably get a whole leg in there. Fuck just the shoe. I mean, I don't know. You'd know better than me on that, Jack, but just saying. Don't get in too deep.
Yeah.
You know? Put on a life vest or something.
I'm going to tie a board to your ass.
Shoe in. Oh, man.
Jack, Jack, we love you, bro. We love you. We love that you stick around and fuck with us. We love you, bro. We miss you. Come on, seriously. Come up. Hit the link. Come up.
We won't even mute you.
Do I need to repost it? I think I'll repost it.
We don't even care if you're on your period. It's all right. Take a little Midol and hop on up.
Hey, while we're on the subject of things that can go wrong, whatever happened to the woman that was attacked from behind by the former mayor's wife? I think. Is that who that was that pushed her from behind?
I'm unclear. I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say no. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one, and we're gonna just say that lady was checked out. She was treated. She's doing pretty good. She's back out at the protest, from what I hear and from what I see. Right, GCM? She's been back out there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we know what she's been charged with yet?
I don't think she was charged with anything, because I think that she actually got a protection order put in place against the other person that pushed her.
No. I'm not talking about the woman that was pushed. I'm talking about the woman who pushed her.
I think assault 3. I think assault 3, and yeah, the lady that was pushed got a temporary restraining order, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh.
So far from what I hear, since our show, some footage actually popped up, John.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? That tends to happen.
So
yeah, Jack, I see him all the time. He's moving up the ranks here. Pretty soon he might be the new chief if he plays his cards right.
Yeah. Unreal.
Yep. Never know around here, man. Could happen.
What, this? We couldn't even get him to go out cop watching before, like, and we had like a secure area. Like, Trinidad don't fuck with us at all. Like, so it would have been like nice and safe. He wouldn't have been beat up. Like,
Right.
we had his back.
I would
He
let
wouldn't
him
even come out with us.
fast. Like, yeah, man. What the hell?
He had his own bulletproof vest. See, that was the best thing. He was already tacticaled out. Like all he needed was, oh wait, no, he had a taser too. Remember a taser? Yeah, he had a taser too. So he was all set. He didn't have to worry about nothing. It's not like we took him into Dirty Burg. Dirty Burg. He'll get beat up by kids in Dirty Burg.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if you should come here and watch Colin. You might get beat up by the kids here, Jack.
So how was that protest last week? That protest last week was pretty light, right? Because of homecoming and all that.
Oh yeah, it was out by the prison, by the exit. It's super fucking windy, so I did a short live out there, but I don't know, maybe 30 people was out there or something, roughly. So.
Oh. I'm getting like very disappointed. I really am, because, you know, out of the population that is there just in that city, and you've only got that amount of people actually doing something about it. I mean, at least with the Seattle stuff or you know, the Portland stuff, the Chicago stuff, you're seeing a lot of people. Now, do I think that it's good representation of how people should protest? No, not really. Like I seeing people dance around in pajamas with respirators on and helmets on, and they're dancing like they're idiots. It just does not make it look very good on us, I gotta say.
Imagine being able to build anything.
Compared to some of the stuff that I've seen out there. You know what I'm saying? Like take the UK. The UK, all over the UK is rioting, protesting, and like they're showing up in mass. Right? And they're actually like creating like awareness. Like a lot of these people out here that I've seen protesting ICE out here in Portland is just, oh my God, man. There's people, but there's still not a lot. I would like to see more. Like what's your opinion on that whole thing? What's your guys' opinion on that? Like as far as, do you think like the Americans actually have it in them to like actually stand up, or are we just in trouble?
I'm not going to answer that question.
They're programmed. The people here are just highly programmed.
Highly programmed. I don't know. I gotta go somewhat with that explanation. Highly programmed. I have to go with that.
You know what's killing me about these protesters and stuff and these guys? Now, you got a guy here that's doing an interview with these people, right? Have you noticed that the people that have cameras are the ones that are being attacked? Did these guys not realize that they're on other cameras in the same area?
Well, and this guy's getting interviewed right now, right? But not 2 days ago and the day prior, he's sitting there chasing people around with a stereo speaker and throwing it up in people's cameras and blocking their view. And he was bumping one guy, like, just kept touching him with the speaker and stuff. I mean, there's instigators all around there. And the guy that was getting touched ended up getting arrested.
Yeah, I saw one the other day where apparently the protesters were given a place to go, and the ICE protesters were given a place to go and shower and stuff. And they freaked out because somebody with a camera had the nerve to be recording the apartment where they were going into to do this, where they would take showers and sleep.
Right. Well, I mean, you've had people jumping up in front of cameras all over the place. Like, it's just been going for the last 3 or 4 days over here. I kind of want to hear what he's yelling about. Hold on.
I was out here for that. They caught it.
People keep crying in these apartments about music, about the people, cry about the tear gas.
Yeah.
Come outside. What y'all scared of? Y'all live here. So these people don't live here. We coming to help y'all. Where's the real truth at? Where's the real love at? Stop thinking about likes and views. That's what this world is on. Likes and views. That's what Donald Trump is doing. It's not for that. It's for the people. Help the world. Everybody's sick. Everybody's sick in every state, in every country. This is sickening. I want to cry again right now because I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing it. It shouldn't have took this long, June, July, and then everybody want to come now. And then everybody want to bring their phones, make these videos. Come on, man. It's not for the views or the likes. It's about showing what's going on because we got fake journalists trying to lie on us. And they come on the grounds with us, and it's not fair. It's not cool because then they go back to the ICE. They go out there and watch us get shot.
Yeah, I actually posted a video a little bit earlier. Check it out. I posted a video a little bit earlier when nobody's out here. I came down here at noon. Nobody's out here. There was a couple mainstream media cams. They're not going to be running. actually stream, or not stream, excuse me. I took like a 5-minute video. It was like, look, this is what's actually
live, huh?
happening.
Yep.
I didn't go live,
Okay.
but I was like, this is because I'm like gonna go get some coffee. I'm like,
Right,
this is what's actually happening during the daytime down here. It's not crazy. There was like 10 people out here. It's like, that's it.
Right.
I was like, that's what's actually going down right now. It's not gonna pick up till a little bit later.
Yes.
And so now they're seeing us later coming live.
Right.
So.
Any questions for you? Got any questions for me though?
Yeah.
Just
So
me down
you said you've been down here since June, right?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So what's your all's like overall goal?
The message is for me, as I'm my own leader.
Yeah. I guess I should ask, what's yours, because you don't speak for everybody.
Mine's is we need better. We need resources. We need money. We need money. We need resources. Skip those troops. We don't need troops. Governor, Mayor, please help the city. Please help the city. You putting this thing down for us. Okay, help the city. Give us better jobs. Give us better resources. The people need it. It's a lot of elderly. I did my background. As a journalist out here, I did my background with the elderly, with the people on the grounds. And so I'm just here trying to be the voice for the people that cannot speak. There's a lot of people that don't want to speak. So I hope my words touch somebody. I hope my words can elevate to somebody's ears.
Okay. Recommendation for the mayor. Like if you could speak to the mayor and just be like, hey man, this one thing, and then I want you to give me a one thing for like the chief of police. Like if there's one thing you could impress on them, what would that be? Like mayor and then the chief.
Mayor, I just feel like you should be down here solidly when you have the time, because I know you're busy, but when you have the time, I feel like you should come down here and be at front line. I feel like you should be in front line with us. Chief police officer, I feel like you should be down here. Not just with these police down here over there in the corner. No, be front line. Be front line so y'all can see what's going on. Y'all seeing videos, but actually come down here and feel the vibe, feel the energy, because it is peaceful. It's when they come out. It's when they come out. And then we got agitators that's agitating the protesters that's being peaceful.
On both sides.
On both
I
sides.
actually got one of the Antifa guys actually was walking around with water earlier today. It's off camera, right? But like earlier today, one of the Antifa guys walking around with water, and I was talking to him yesterday. He came over to hand me a water, and I was like, "You guys donating for water?" He's like, "Yeah." I gave him like $2.
Yeah.
Like, thanks for the water, man. Appreciate you taking care of me.
But that's the thing I don't like. Everybody's about money, money, money. It's not about money. I seen a YouTuber out here. I seen a YouTuber. I seen a YouTuber out here. He was doing his live, and then he's telling the people, okay, donate $5 to my YouTube. What the fuck is wrong? Why y'all so money hungry? Can't y'all get a job?
All right, I'm gonna pause it right there because I'm pretty sure we're gonna get hit with something
Get a
over here.
fucking job, man.
Get a job. Get a job. But they need more money. They need better jobs.
It was funny because he started his whole speech off with, he's like, well, what do you guys need? What's going to help? And he's like, we need money. We need money. We need money. And then here at the end, he's like, it ain't about money. You don't need money. But he needs the money. It's just weird. People
right?
Weird, dude. He just beat all the way around the bush, dude. From we need a bunch of money to why y'all need money. Like, it's crazy. They're getting a service fucking provided to them, and they're mad that somebody's actually gonna, be funded for doing so. I don't get it, but I mean, it's a service. It's not a duty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but they need money.
They need money, bro.
No. He said it ain't about the money.
Oh.
Yeah, so it sounded like they don't know what they're protesting, or that guy at least, right? Like that example. Don't know what they're even protesting about. He's been out there for months. He's still uninformed. He's his own leader, though. So.
Well, again, like I said, you can go back a couple of nights ago, and that guy was out there running around, going up in front of people's cameras with, I guess, copyrighted music and trying to copyright people out of their videos so they couldn't monetize them or whatever.
That shit don't work no more, dude. When are people going to learn that don't work no more? That shit don't work no more, dude. Promise you. It don't work no more.
Especially on a live stream.
Right. If you're live streaming, bro, and there's fucking music going in the back, I do it all the time. At that protest, there's always music. You've heard music that I know has shocked you that I didn't get copyrighted for, bro. Like, for real. I don't have no copyright, no infringements, no nothing like that, dude. And I'm streaming live to, I don't know, 400 people or something, and I got that music going. They don't give a fuck. So people that do that are stupid. Like, they just don't, they they don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like, we do this shit, so we know. Like, it's annoying, yes. You know, it's kind of like shining a fucking flashlight at the camera and blinding it, you know? Like, it's just the audio version of it, right?
Right. But you never hear us go up and go, can you like turn off the music? Can you turn off the music? Just like I've heard plenty of people, can you shut off that camera?
I'm trying to stream here. I don't want to copyright. You know?
A good citizen, you should know all about flashlights being shined in your eyes and your camera.
I know
It's happened to you quite a few times now, hasn't it now?
Little fuckers. I need to get some mirror glasses, huh? That way when they shine the light, it just mirrors back at them.
That would be good.
Well, I told you need to start carrying around a nice flashlight like they got, you know, with the little flashy flash and everything like that with it. They like to do to you as well. I mean, if it's not assault and it's not like a violation of anything, because Lord knows if it was a violation of the law, the cops wouldn't be doing it to you, right?
I'll tell Slow Burner to get me an O-light. Slow Burner, he's those O-lights. Those cops fucking hate those O-lights, man. So he's got a collection of them. Maybe he'll just give me one.
Right?
You know? Fucking Slow Burner. I put one of his videos out there where a cop did that to him, fucking shined his light on him and then shined his spotlight on him, and Slow Burner hit him with one of those O-lights and just fucking lit his whole world up. That cop was so pissed. That video did like 500,000 views or some shit, man. It's funny. Yeah, that's what I should do to them, though. You're right, because they're being little pricks about it. They think it's funny. Ha ha ha. I can play that ha 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 game too.
Again, I think part of that problem is the fact that even though we've filed complaints about things like that, or, you know, I mean, not an actual complaint, but we've complained to the chief, we've complained to
and you got to mention, like, every time it's happened, I've called him out on it right on the spot, right?
Yeah, and like I say, I mean, and the other issue that we're having is the city attorney has been informed that they're doing these things. He knows they're violating the law by doing it, but I haven't seen them being advised that they shouldn't be doing it because they're still continuing to do it. So either the attorney is trying to play ignorant, right? Like he doesn't know, but you and me and you people know for a fact that we have evidence that he does know, right? And that's not even alleged, that's fact.
Yeah, I don't think they realize how often we have breakfast with that attorney.
But, you know, again, you know,
It's
that
like,
kind of...
we kind of got a breakfast club going with him at this point, I think. But I don't know if everybody should know that, right?
Yeah.
If the chief finds out we're having breakfast club with the attorney, oh, man, that might not be good. So scratch that. There's no breakfast club. We don't talk to the attorney, and we probably don't have no evidence of him saying he knows that they're wrong. Right? That makes it better.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you know, at least in their mind, it makes it better.
Yeah. Well, they got, you know, they got no accountability, John. I mean, like that chief they got, show me one time he's been held accountable. I can show you many a times he's been suspected of or caught doing fucked up shit, but show me one time he's been held accountable.
Well, and that kind of poses another, open up the rabbit hole for the other issues, which is the Attorney General, right? Because when you take your complaint to the AG of Colorado, they're going, sorry, we can't help you. We don't investigate the police department, which I think is a huge crock of shit to begin with. But that's just my opinion, right? So then they tell you, well, take it to the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, CBI. Then you go to CBI, and CBI goes, well, we can't initiate an investigation unless the AG tells us to investigate. The same agency that just told you to go to CBI, and CBI is telling you to go back to the same agency that just told you you couldn't file a complaint with them. So now you've got those entities that clearly we're paying tax dollars for them, and they aren't working for us. I mean, how many failures do we have to point out? Really?
No one cares, John.
And the thing is and what what's scary? What's scary about it is the system's working the way it's designed to work.
Yeah, it's not broke, it's fixed, John. We know that. So it's not broke, it's fixed. But most
kind of makes you wonder if Lady Justice wasn't saying that the scales of justice are equal. She was saying the scales of justice are equally corrupt.
Yeah. Well,
but
I would have to say from my experience, at least in Colorado, it's equally corrupt. It doesn't matter. Like either way, the other side wins in some way, shape, or form. I mean, you might end up with a settlement, but in the end, they win. Like, look, ask Jack. He got a win, but he's got an NDA. Apparently, he can't talk about nothing. He don't know nothing.
Cat's got his tongue.
Yeah, he asked about Mr. Joe Porras and where he was at. I had to tell him that Joe decided to go to work in Walsenburg.
Yeah, he runs shit out here.
Yeah, he's doing tremendous work out here too.
Right?
He runs shit in Walsenburg, dude. He's top dog. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's kind of crazy out there. It really is, as far as how things are handled. I've never had an experience. I've never had experiences that I've had dealing with law enforcement and government like I have had with Southern Colorado. Hell, even up in northern Colorado, we're not even going to say Denver. We're going to say northern towns that go like around Denver and up north. They all act like how they're supposed to. Like me and Good Citizen have never had any issues requesting any information from any department other than what's in Southern Colorado.
Yeah, it says a lot. It's kind of like the equator, right? You anything south of Pueblo, you might as well forget it. And anything north of it, they tend to take things a little bit more serious. I don't know. Just an opinion.
Well, and
all of our case law comes out of up north, right? Like all of our federal shit and most of our state shit all comes out of the capital. So it's trickle down effect literally here,
Well, and I have to kind of agree with this statement is that, there is a feeling of people being suppressed to fight. I mean, take example, the two people that were pushed down from behind, the multiple threats that I've heard about from people just participating in the protest, not even like having a like an actual confrontation of any sort of kind, but they're getting threats. I mean, it's similar to what we've heard in Aguilar. You know, you go against the people in Aguilar, you might supposedly allegedly wake up in a house that, you know, all of a sudden has flames for curtains. So I don't know. I think there is a lot of suppression in fighting back, and again, we go back into the programming. It's are the people so goddamn well, I'm going to go with the Matrix reference. Is it that people are just so damn programmed that they don't even like look at anything but the woman in the red dress and don't realize there's an agent there? Like, is that where we're at?
It kind of seems that way. I mean, look at all the stuff that you know they call the woke agenda. You know, where we've got everything going off. I mean, just all kinds of craziness. I mean, these ICE protests, the protests that we had out in, what was it, LA about a month ago, same thing, the ICE protests out there that got way out of hand when National Guard came in. And Fabian, for me, I don't know what the goal here is. I don't know what the game plan is, but they got the U.S. military, and whether we think so or not, they got every law enforcement agency across the country right now. If you think about it, that's what they got at their disposal. So,
Well, I don't know about police departments. Maybe police departments. You might have a little backlash with some people, like they probably won't do it, and then, but I guess that's where we would get into the definition that it would become a civil war at that point in time. You know, basically have family fighting family or whatever, just due to their, you know, views. And
Well,
if they're
you got to remember, we live in the misinformation era. So,
right,
you know, like it's misinformation era. It should be the information era, but everything is there's so much oversight to the information still that a lot of it's just misinformation out there, misleading information. It's really hard to get actual factual information. So sadly, like, we can access a lot of different information at our fingertips, but it's not all accurate. A good portion of it ain't accurate, and then they do weird shit like the Mandela effect or whatever, you know, like, so even I don't know, it's misinformation out there over and over, it seems.
that's what happens when you're but that's what happens when you're a paid organization, right? I mean, think about it. You don't want the crap that would bury you to come out. So what do? You pay the people that are gonna promote your propaganda. I mean, it's money. It's all about money. That's always been the root of all evil. But again, that's just an opinion.
well, I mean, that's been proven out there time and time again. Anytime there's a large amount of money, you know, there is a lot of people willing to protect it and protect the people that are all of a sudden handling all that money. But there's a lot of crazy stuff going on down there as well. I mean, I just don't see how the towns there are running the way that they're running with the budgets that they're running off of, because I just don't see how bigger government doesn't come in and handle what we have proven time and again to be wrong. And I don't get it. Like, John, like you and AFA, you guys are like making moves in fucking Massachusetts, left, right, and fucking center, bro. Like what the fuck? What are we doing wrong in Colorado? I don't get it.
You know what the worst part is? We're not. I mean, we're not doing anything wrong. That's the problem. Like, and I got to be honest with you, you know, the changes here are slow, just like anywhere else. All right. I'm still fighting with record requests out here that I'm placing out here. I'm still fighting with the different towns to have them release it. I got one right now.
Night Bunny.
I got one right now that I already got a complaint into the Secretary of State. They're looking into that. But I got another one that I got to file another complaint on because I asked for a settlement amount that was placed on the town in a lawsuit that was filed actually over free speech. And I was told that the records went to a third party. Well, they hired the third party. It's not my job to go to the third party because they'll never give me the record because they're not a public entity. And this is what they do. This is the games that they try to play. So, I mean,
Well, I mean, hell, they like playing games like, I don't know, cameras that don't work on the front of jails that should be working with 21 air conditioners that don't work.
well, let's not forget the body cameras that the sheriff doesn't seem to know the name brand of, and that his deputies aren't turning them on when trying to recapture prisoners. You know, go figure.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere, man.
Yeah.
But what are they gonna do? I mean, what's gonna happen? You sell example, you got this No King's Day coming up, right? I think that's the 18th or something like that. Got a few other things coming up this month. I mean, what do you guys think's really what's gonna happen? Are people gonna show up and protest, or I mean, I don't know. What do you think? What's your
I'm gonna have to say that I don't think that there's gonna be like any real protests in Walsenburg. I think that the main protests would be, I mean, unless it's like the locals that don't want to drive up to Pueblo, but you're probably gonna have like better protests happening up in Pueblo or Colorado Springs or Denver. Definitely Denver should have a big turnout, but the more southern you go, I don't know. I think people are going to be traveling to do that protest. That's just me, in my opinion. I think. I mean, I could be wrong. I would like to see like the pretty much 3/4 of that town come out.
I don't know. I just think that there's a lot of things that are wrong. And we keep running into brick walls when we get the walls kind of torn down a little. Changes come, and all of a sudden the walls get slapped back up. And you're right. The problem that we're running into is there's no accountability for the people that are violating the law. I mean, in Colorado, the accountability was taken away thanks to Governor Polis and the Senate and Congress.
I've gotten a couple government authorities through court and blah blah blah, but really, when it comes down to it, as long as I've been out here doing it, there's not really a lot of accountability. It's just it's the documentation of lack thereof is what I do a lot of, I'd say. Even when you offer solutions or you extend the olive branch, then try to open lines like you've seen multiple times. We've had people up here on the show from government, from all different areas, extending the olive branch, letting them come up, speak on our platform, get their information out. And even then, Well, when we request from those entities, still stonewalled. It's ridiculous.
Oh God. Yeah, you're not wrong there. And what's even funnier is like, we were told by that same particular politician that that township, right, and that city would be as transparent could be, but yet you file like requests out there, and one of the requests I filed had to do with a police report and an incident that took place at the Gobin Center, and all of a sudden, no body camera footage exists, no police reports exist. Matter of fact, the citation that was written at the time of the incident, that doesn't even exist. Where did it all go? Because clearly, you and I both know that we have a docket from the court that shows that same person was supposed to be in court on a certain date at a certain time, which shows that she was charged with the crime. So how is there no reports? And the problem here, yet again, you can't hold them accountable.
Well, I mean, we can hold them accountable because we can get a lot of that information. I mean, it takes a while,
Right?
but we end up getting that information.
But we're only a couple people, dude, and there's like millions that probably could be participating, right? Like we do. I'm not gonna say, you can't say like we don't. Like those walls they put up, like I mean, we take them down damn near every time. It's just how long we want to play the game with them, right? For it's checkmate, bitch, give us our shit. Like it's all the time. Like we do this all the time. There's so much information coming in behind the scenes that, I mean, I don't know, we could share it, but I mean, anybody could request it just the same.
I could have swore we had a meeting like recorded somewhere of Tyra saying that it's like we were the first ones to start doing core requests in I don't know how many years. Like she hasn't received a core request in forever, and now all of a sudden she's too busy filling out core requests.
Right. And that's how it is in most places, right? They don't understand. Like we have to actually break down the section by section and explain to them, this is how this works, this is how that works, blah blah blah. Like we're teaching them over and over. And a lot of times we got to get the lawyer involved even, right? Like the town's lawyer has to get involved and advise them that, oh yeah, they know what the hell they're doing.
Unless your town employs a lawyer that was censured by a judge, right?
Yeah,
and if you have that attorney on the payroll, you're covered until he retires.
Yeah, we don't deal with those guys. No sense in it. What's up, Wolverine? Yeah, it's no sense in dealing with those censored judges. So censured. But those censored lawyers they hire, but there's a lot of them that we do deal with, I suppose. So and a lot of times that's what it comes down to. You have to go to the town's lawyer and say, look, this is what the law says. Give me my shit. And I mean, we do it all the time. John does that shit 100 times a day almost. So it's just ridiculous. But again, it's 3 of us up here, doing this shit. Who else is doing it? It's not hard. You can email it, you can fill it out and bring it in. You can go there and just, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Who's doing it?
I think that's a video that we should do. Like kind of like a tutorial video on how to fill out a core request.
Think about this, you people. Like they can say they're scared to go to a protest, or they're scared to go to a meeting, or they're scared to do this, that, or other. Well, why are they scared to make an email account and request pertinent information to what's going on around them. Like, I don't, that whole, oh, people are scared bit just doesn't work for that, does it? Like, I don't know, man. In my mind, I don't see how that works. Oh, I'm scared. Like, that's information that you can obtain anonymously. So why ain't people doing that? Other than, again, they don't care, right? I can see that point. If they just don't care, that's logical. But to be scared, because earlier we were saying that, like a lot of people are scared to show up to the protest or the meetings and shit like that, but they're scared to request shit too. Like, they could be requesting body cams, they could be requesting all kinds of public information, and I don't think that's happening. I could be wrong. I'm not saying that it isn't happening. I just haven't seen it.
And that kind of poses another thing too, because, and I think we had touched about this, but in Walsenburg, a prime example, where they have that BS sign on the town hall and the police station saying you can't record there. They know full well that you can. They know full well that they can't stop you. And for whatever reason, they don't want to answer the question of, what am I going to be arrested for if I'm recording in the public areas of the town hall and the police department?
Well, they just hope it never gets to that point, because at this point, just putting that sign on the door has made it to where nobody wants to record in there. So nobody is recording in there. Me and you people are the only ones that really do record in there and disseminate it. So what's up, John Eagle? Yeah, so like the people are getting what they allow there, right? Like, there's no law on that sign. You can see there's no CRS attached to it. It's their opinion, and all that. They justified that because they said there was a threat on the town administrator. Well, he's gone. So,
well, and that also, again, this is where I got to take some exception to that whole ordeal, because that town administrator, that text message that was sent to his personal phone. So you explain to me, and I'm not a cop and I'm no detective, but you explain to me how it is that somebody sent a text message to his personal cell phone number.
Right, because we got that threat, guys. Like, we actually received that threat. Like, we seen it. We got to read it with our own eyes. And I mean, it's public information. Any of you guys could have got it as well. But yeah, it's quite telling that it was sent to a cell phone, a private cell phone number, nothing to do with the town, but the town decided to capitalize on that to put the signs up. Now he's gone. The signs are still up. And my guess is they never caught anybody for making those threats.
What the funny part is why didn't the chief or the department investigate those reported threats? Right? We didn't hear anything about an investigation.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, have they caught anybody? Like, did they investigate? Nah. Like, that's done and over, right?
And what I guess what kind of gets me is usually when you send a text, doesn't a phone number accompany the text?
Right, exactly. Like, it was sent from a cell phone, like, or obviously a cell phone. So it's like, wow. But again, that sign being up is enough to get people's attention, and they believe it. I mean, most aren't challenge it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I arrest the chief, dude. Are you gonna arrest everybody who records in here? Like, or is that just for like me and you people? Like,
right?
How's that working? They say that it's going to cause a distraction. They don't know there's case law out there that says that my camera can't be the cause of the distraction. Like,
well, it's funny you should say that, because just so happens, I guess I was just lucky enough to capture this conversation with the city attorney yet again, where these cases were cited to him, and there was no response to the fact that everything that I was stating was on point. So, again, this is from guys that, again, we're not attorneys, we don't give legal advice, but it's kind of telling that when you're talking to an attorney and you're giving him the case law and the laws that they're violating, and and the conversation is pretty telling that, they don't know. You can't claim you don't know if there's conversations that are out there that says you did know. I just
No, they didn't know about that. That's in the past.
Oh Lord,
that's in the past. We don't talk about the past anymore, John.
It's a conspiracy, bro.
No, it's not even a conspiracy. So this is a forced Mandela effect. That didn't happen. Everything's good. Water's good.
Drip.
Water's good. Don't forget to go to that, water park that's been closed down for I don't know how long, but has had like a $3 million budget put to it every year for the last 3 years.
Oh,
yeah.
what about the skate park?
That's just all online too.
I mean, there's plenty of information out there for people to look at, and I gotta say, whoever did these budgets must have talked to Tyra, because some of these budgets are really almost like eerily kind of like Aguilar's budgets, where stuff doesn't seem to add up or line up sometimes. Just saying, sometimes. So I don't know. I mean, we've seen some pretty spot on budgets. I'm just saying, I don't think they've got Tyra's technique down, but I don't know. You'd have to look for yourself.
They're close. And it's funny too, because if I remember correctly, they had stuff for maintenance for the skate park, right? Well, the skate park's closed, isn't it?
No, it's still open. It's just
that's right. It's never been maintained.
It's barely in skatable.
You can't skate it right now. Actually, the cracks are so that there's a work order in for it, I was told, but it's not priority.
Right. It's like semi-skatable. You can skate around certain areas of it, but you can't utilize like the drop ramp, or because that's got a big crack all the way down at the bottom of it. You're gonna face plant. I mean, unless you can, I used to be pretty good at lifting up the front of my board, but then I would wreck. So I don't know. I mean, there's just a lot of liability there. But I mean, we're more focused on a opening up prison that's been shut down for 5 years.
Yeah.
Plus. And me and Good Citizen, we would always drive by it and go, man, they keep that thing fucking maintained and clean, bro. There's always security and stuff working it, but there's never any inmates in it. We were waiting for it. Well, we know what they were waiting for, John. I think they were already set up, and that was part of the plan. Maybe that's just me and my conspiracy theory going on over here.
Here's some budget for you. Nice little literature to look over. But let's see, do we find the water park in here, guys?
Last time I looked, it was in its own little section.
Yeah, this is the general fund. I'm just glancing through. Not bad, not bad. This is for 2025 here.
I'll be back. I need to take a walk for a second.
A lot of money moving around, guys. Parks. about 90,000 for personnel, 14,000 for supplies and materials, 50,000 for parks projects, right? 180,000 for parks, looks like. Animal control, 193. Phew. Okay. Gas Enterprise. That's what they got going in and out. Water. What they got going in and out. Treatment facility. Sewer. Dang, that's a lot of money on shitting. Okay. It's a big budget here, guys. I'm just poking through it. Trust fund, conservation trust fund, capital improvement fund, Wild Waters fund. So this is the water park right here. So here's the revenue. All right. That's the fund balance, beginning and end. So it says loss expenditures 27,000. The operating costs 1,000. I think I was supposed to say maintenance there, 9,000. 8. Yeah, they're spending some money on it a little bit here, but they got a revenue of 65,000. So that's what they show.
65.
Well, look what it was last year, though. So you can tell there's some things going on here. All the rest of them showed the years prior as well, right? This one here's blanked out, you can see. But look at the year prior, right? The total revenue of 315,000 and total transfers 255,000 of that transferred, right?
Well, again, I want to know how they made revenue off of a water park that's not functional.
65 there. And then here's the expenditures, right? Here's the expenditures.
I could have swore those were up in the millions, not the hundreds of thousands.
Well, no, 400,000. That's right there. 400,000 was last year. That's when we looked into it last, remember? And yeah, it was
right.
$400,000 is what they had budgeted. That was their expenditures, right? So if you look where a huge portion of it went, I think their G and I is jacked up. Just my opinion. I don't know. I might be wrong. They might have put it that way on purpose, right? But 259,000 maintenance and repairs, guys. But nobody really cares, dude. It's only 259,000. You know what I mean? 402,000. Like,
Well, and you've got a bunch of people that have sat there and go, well, how come this town hasn't gotten any better? I mean, a lot of it is like pothole ridden. Like they really need to redo the roads there. There's a lot of like empty buildings that could be renovated, could be done something with. I mean, there's a lot of renovation in that town that could be done with that money, but how's again, I don't get how they're spending so much on something that's not operational that there's never anybody at.
Yeah, and if you look at that year's revenue less expenditures, the fund actually started with more than it ended with, even with the infusion of 402,000. So where'd that money go? You know what I mean? Like it's gone. Like that's last year's shit. This year they're going to do a little bit less, right? This year they're aiming for a little bit less. So
well, and I thought that was in guys that they needed the money from the contract for the ICE facility for that prison. They're not getting in as much as they were getting in. So that's kind of the guys on, hey, we need these grants, and look, we've got a building.
So Savage asked where they closed that year as well. Savage, they've been closed for years and years and years and years. Long time. Yeah, a long time they've been closed for. But this is still what's going on. This is actual projected. Right here's 23 is an actual. 24 here was a projected. So here's what it looks like if you look at the actual, and we should see 24 turn into an actual here soon because the 25 should have been updated. So, and yeah, I'm not sure where that money came from right there. 259,000 for total repairs and maintenance. And why there's so many blanks here.
Now,
right?
If I remember, the park is closed already.
Yeah, it's been closed. It's been closed for many years. All this.
So how are they issuing $259,000 for repairs and maintenance if it's closed? What are they repairing?
Look at the year before, the actual right here, right? Look at the actual. So that was total repairs and maintenance the year prior, actual. Right? But then they budgeted for 2024 damn near, 260,000. And guarantee that didn't go into any of that. So it likely got budgeted into there and then shifted to another fund or transfer. There's my guess. Because the account ended, the projected end is less than what they began with. So by a lot. It's going down every year, right? It's not going up. So
yeah, but Savage, how hands work around here. As long as you can shake the right hand, sometimes it's got a lot of money in it.
And let's talk about this, because this is actual 23 actual. Dude, that's almost $1 million in the fucking fund. So what are they getting in, like a trust fund that damn near $1 million? They're getting X amount a year or something out of it. Like, it doesn't even really, I don't know. It's weird to me, but they're definitely trending down. That was 900. Now they're at, projected for 2025 will be 734. So that fund balance is definitely going down, it appears. And the park isn't getting any better, that's for sure. And I don't think the skate park is in here like by itself, I don't think.
No, I think that's all included in the Parks and Recs.
Yeah, I think it is just parks. And we've seen parks up here. I don't know. All this shit's online, guys. You can just go look it up at walsenburg.org. Because Walsenburg doesn't have a .gov either. It's kind of tradition down here, right? All right, so here's the parks.
Yeah, but to operate, they would have to go through the town council to operate. That's the thing, Sab. If they got to get the town's okay to operate, that was the whole point behind the meeting that they had a few months back, where everybody was trying to fight this, and the mayor flat out told them, "Well, we don't care what you just said. We're going to do it anyways because we need the money." I mean, flat out.
They need the money.
They need the money. It's all tax revenue. It's all like the traffic that they get. It's all the sales that they would have. It's all the traffic tickets that they would have. Traffic tickets that they would have from targeting tourists coming into Walsenburg to check out a historic town like Walsenburg. And Walsenburg is a pretty cool town. I mean, it's like a direct hub from north, south, and east and west. Like if you're going to head east or west, you're going to hit Walsenburg. You're going to do it there. You're going to hit north or south, definitely. You're going to hit Walsenburg. So it's a cool little town. Got a 4-way interstate connection to it. But I mean, you see the numbers right there. Like, for a dead water park that hasn't been used in years, nobody's there. Nobody's doing any maintenance. I don't know how many videos we've gotten of it with grass that's taller than us, and it's at the bottom of the pool, and we're at the top. Like, these are like $10 million weeds sitting in there. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, there's some money involved there. That's for sure. Just saying. Anybody can look that up. It's right online. Check it out for yourself. Don't believe anything we say. It's all just one big joke. So, yeah. Well, I mean, you can just request it from the city if you'd like to. You know.
Website. Web link accessible on walsenburg.org.
Yeah. Well, it's there. People can check it out if they want to, but I mean, probably don't want to. Yeah. Yeah. Grants. Yeah, you can do grants. This town gets grants. I mean, it qualifies for a lot of grants, but we don't have a lot of grant writers here for the city or the county, really. So it's crazy, the high demand of grant writers anymore.
Aguilar had a tremendous grant writer. He made out like a bandit, and then he got a new contract.
Yeah. Yeah, they had some amazing grant writers before that too, but yeah, you know. Well, it has been fun. It has been about 2 hours.
Yes, sir. I was about to say, I think it's been about 2 hours. I think it's about time to end this. I appreciate everybody that stopped in the chat. Thank you very much for coming in.
Even you, Jack. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Let us know when the cat don't have your tongue anymore.
Right? You've always got a spot on the show, man. Like, look, we dedicated 10 minutes to trying to get you up on the show, bro. That says something.
That's funny. Yeah, we appreciate you guys all being here. Appreciate you coming, John and Nicola.
I want to thank you, and thanks everybody that stopped in, say hello, and I appreciate you guys having me up.
Oh, and thanks AFA for throwing out the channel. You people just got a little over 2,000 subscribers, getting some watch hours up over here. Sure wouldn't hurt, guys. Go through, watch the content. There's a lot of it here on the channel. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit that like button. We sure would appreciate it. John DeNicola, go subscribe to him as well. He's also growing his channel every single day. So Savage Broadcasting, she's east of us down here. You guys could check her out. Again, we appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys have a great evening.
Hell yeah. Have a great evening, everybody. Like GCM said, thanks AFA for pushing us out. Greatly appreciate you. John, thank you for coming up. To everybody that's rewatched this and didn't watch it live, thank you. I greatly appreciate you for watching it all the way through. If not, we understand. It's all good. All right, guys. Have a great night.